everybody, so I'm reviewing today the Sheer Cover Duo Concealer that I received compliments of the Influencer program and of course Sheer Cover. The color I got is the light medium and it's a duo concealer. As you can see, it comes with two colors. One is a lighter color, the other one's a bit darker. Or as I like to say, this one's a bit more pink and this one's a bit more yellow. The beauty of a duo concealer is that instead of just having to go with other traditional concealers in which you only get one color choice, you get two here. So that means you're able to customize your concealer to the right shade. And for those of us who get pale in the summer, or if you tan at all during the summer, you're able to definitely keep using the same one and not have to buy a new one. So these are amazing. You can get these at sheercover.com, and I think they retail for $29.95 on sheercover.com. So you can definitely get that there. And you only need a little bit goes a long way. You can apply this underneath your eyes, cover any trouble areas, anything like that. And so I'm going to show you today how well this covers and how easy it is to use. And I'm actually going to go ahead and cover a recent scar that I got while cooking, and I'll show you where it is. So this here is my hand, my arm, and this here is a new scar that I got, and so I'm going to use that as kind of like my tester for using the concealer, just to show you and give you an idea of how easy it is to use and how well it covers. And of course you can use this to cover any blemishes you have, any scars, cover any unevenness you have in your skin tone, old acne scars, anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and go in and just use my fingers. You can use a concealer brush, but your finger's perfectly fine, and I'm going to use my fingers. And obviously clean your fingers before you use any of this so you don't contaminate it as much. And you only need a little bit. As you can see, I just dabbed my finger into the product, and I didn't even get that much. And then I'm going to go in with my arm, and I'm going to just dab. And instead of rubbing in and you would like traditional cream, you're just going to dab and cover. Try and cover as much, just little light steps. As you can see, it's a little yellow, so I'm going to go in with the pink one here, and I'm going to add a little bit of the pink and go ahead and dab with that as well. And of course, you get a little bit more precision with a concealer brush, but you can go ahead and just use your fingers. So I'm blending out the edges here. And obviously I need a little bit more because it's still coming through. So I'm going to go in and grab some more. A little bit more of the pink. Make sure to blend out the edges. So it blends in with the rest of your skin and it doesn't look too obvious. Go ahead and dab a bit more. As you can see, it's doing a really good job of covering, especially this here. I'm going to add a little bit more on this end where I'm lacking a bit more, so just a little bit more. And as you can see, it's hiding my scar really well, but it's also looking very natural and it's blending into my skin. It's not very noticeable. So if you choose to apply this underneath your eyes, if you have dark circles, or if you want to cover any blemishes, anything like that, as you can see, it's a very heavy-duty concealer, but it also doesn't look completely unrealistic, nor does it look very cakey. And as you can see, it's very easy to use. You don't have to have any type of artistry background to be able to use this or anything like that. You can just go ahead and use your fingers. So I'm just going in a bit more, dabbing a bit more to make sure that that scar completely just vanishes. And a lot of people don't know this and they think that you can only use concealer on your face, but you can actually use it anywhere on your body. So if you have any body scars or maybe even some tattoos, obviously you would need a little bit more for that, but just to give you kind of an idea. And I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you can see the rest of my arm. and see how well it blended into the rest of my skin. So there I am going at it again, just adding a little bit more. I can still kind of see it. But as you can see, compared to how when I started this video, it's not as visible or as red as it was when I started it. So it definitely does a really good job of covering up, and it does look very natural. So already this looks like not a very old scar, where before it was very, very fresh and very, very new. So that's just kind of to give you an idea of this sheer cover. It is pretty amazing. This should last you about maybe a good 3, 4 to 5 months. You don't really need a lot. And a little bit goes a long way. Keep that in mind. You don't need too much. And like I said, the beauty of these is you can buy these, the dual ones. I won't mention any names, but other retailers and other brands carry the dual ones, and they easily can cost you up to like $40. So $29.95 from sheercover.com is not bad at all. If you have any questions or anything, let me know. You can post them here. Other than that, this is a fabulous buy for anyone who's looking for something easy, fast, and heavy duty.